Hello and welcome to Old Nerd Watches Italian Sci-Fi. This time I watched Raiders of Atlantis. You probably haven't heard of this movie. I had never heard of it myself. Well, no, I think you can watch this on Tubi. You can watch this for free on Tubi, and I believe I saw it advertised or on my recommended list on Tubi. Maybe I never watched it, but this came from my haul of Severin Films Black Friday sale, where I got all the Italian horror movies. I also picked this up because I'm a sucker for anything Atlantis, and it was a Severin release, so I knew that the DVD or the bonus features would be great, and it was fairly inexpensive, so I added it to my order. Coincidentally, this movie co-stars Michele Sovi. He is the director of the three Italian horror movies that I just did videos on: The Church, The Sect, and Cemetery Man. But he was also an actor, and he has a small role in this film. Uh, just an interesting coincidence, I guess. This movie came out around the time of what was the really popular Italian zombie film that came out in the early '80s with the zombie versus shark fight underwater? What was that? City of the Dead? So I forget what the name of that was, but this came out probably around the same time. This is an Italian movie made in the United States. This was made down in Florida. Um, I can't even really describe this movie. It's bonkers. Is I think a good description for it. It's bonkers. It's kind of a it's kind of riffing on Road Warrior, a favorite of mine. Road Warrior is one of the best sci-fi movies ever made, as far as I'm concerned. And this would have come out a year or two after Road Warrior. Uh, but basically, the plot is a nuclear submarine sinks off the coast of Florida. In an attempt to bring it back, an ancient relic is found on the ocean floor, and the nuclear submarine starts leaking radiation, triggering Atlantis to rise again, I guess. But there's only a few survivors of the civilization of Atlantis anyway. But then it turns into scientists and mercenaries trying to beat these Atlantis raiders before they can take over the world. Uh, Lots of guns, lots of explosions, helicopters, motorcycles. There's a gang in here that looks like the Lord Humongous gang in Road Warrior, like a cheap knockoff of it, admittedly, but that's you can tell that that's what they're going for in this movie. Sci-fi, magic, ancient history, '80s goodness. This movie's worth your time if you've got a couple hours to kill. It's I recommend it. It's not a great movie, but I still recommend it. It's nonstop action right from the get-go, and it's fun. It's a fun movie. Lots of great special effects, practical special effects, of course, and lots of adventure and action. Lots of special features on here, like my three Italian horror movies Severin release special features. A lot of them are kind of in Italian, so there's subtitles. But again, that doesn't bother me any. This movie is just too much fun. I highly recommend at least watching it on Tubi. Not necessarily shelling out the money to add this to your collection, even though it looks great in 4K. And it's worth having in your collection if you love the '80s, but definitely watch it on Tubi if you have some time to kill. Now, right after I watched that, I popped in this for reference. I got this. Amazon had a 3 for $33 on 4K disc sale. I did a video on that previously. This is one of the ones I got. So I figured, well, if I'm going to watch this, I'm going to watch The King right afterwards. And man, this looks good. Upscaled to 4K. This movie looks damn crystal clear in 4K. Uh, Again, untouchable. This movie is untouchable. Uh, and this movie, I think, understood that it was just, you know, a cheap knockoff. Not taken away from this movie at all, but this movie's the GOAT as far as this genre goes. And if you're a cinephile, if you've got a 4K player and a high def TV, add this to your collection because this movie looks great in 4K. But anyway, this video is about Raiders of Atlantis, and it has another name. It went by another name, I think, in Europe. And now I can't think what the heck it was called. It was shorter. But anyway, if you know anything about it, if you know the name that I'm trying to think of and can't remember right now, or anything else you want to add, please comment down below. I'd love to learn more about it and find out all I can. And other than that, like, share, and subscribe. Stick around for more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.